Do you ever just do you ever just lay in the grass and just stare at the clouds move and I don't know, does it ever calm you? Does it ever make you feel like anything is possible? If you never tried this, I really do recommend it because when the world feels so heavy and everything feels like the odds are stacked against you, one of my favorite things to do is to look at the sky. The sky is it just reminds me that nothing is permanent, even my own life, and everything is temporary. The sky is so open, it's so limitless, and the clouds, they're just passing through. And it's the same thing with the thoughts in our minds. You can't take them too seriously because they're just passing through. You can choose another thought if a thought that you're thinking doesn't feel good. What's interesting is you can tell what you're thinking by what you're feeling, and you can tell what you're feeling by what you're thinking. But where does it all begin? And if you're caught in a loop of thinking and feeling that doesn't feel right, and the thoughts that you're thinking aren't right, I feel like the best thing to do is just to clear your mind by doing nothing. That's what I've been learning to do. And if you found this message, then this message is for you. I've been learning to not have a practical application for everything. I've grown up in a family where, everything has been quantified by performance. Everything has been measured logically, rationally, with believing in only what you can see. But now that I've discovered my beliefs and I've gone my own path, don't mind the wind. I feel like I look like a dog right now. I've been following my own path without feeling like I have to believe in what I've been told or what society as a whole thinks. I've discovered for myself how freeing it is to just exist without having a purpose for doing something. Always having to have another thing to do. I've struggled a lot with toxic productivity where I just feel like I can't sit still without basing my very existence off the completion of another thing on my to-do list. And that's hustle culture for you. That's what society pushes because they want us all to be fucking slaves. They want us all to work ourselves to the bone until at the end of our lives questioning what was it all for. You don't have to always be chasing a goal. You don't always have to be doing something. You don't always have to be feeling like you're worthless unless you've accomplished something or you have some sort of status or amount of money. And you could take that to the extreme and say fuck everything and not care about anything at all and not care about money at all and become, sing. He was really good at singing. And it made me sad. But it also inspired me because even if you had nothing, you will always have a dream, or you'll always have your voice, you'll always have yourself. And that also makes me think of how, like, I was driving yesterday for a long time. I've been just driving a lot. I feel like it clears my head. I don't know why I've been driving so much. I just been feeling like, I don't know, I've been wanting to go on new adventures and to explore the world and things like that. Even though I'm too, I don't want to say the word broke. I don't like saying the word broke because that's not what I'm trying to manifest, but I currently don't have the amount of money I would like to leave this place that I live in. But I do like to travel around and see the sights that are around here. And I saw a bunch of cows. I live in an area where there's lots of cows and farms and things like that. And they were all just, laying in the grass and just existing. They were just laying down and being with each other, so still and so peaceful and tranquil, with no agenda. And I feel like I want to start being like that more, instead of always feeling like I have a constant nagging burden on my back that I have to achieve. That's what capitalism has ingrained into my psyche since I was born, especially with a very hard-working single mother that I grew up with, and a deadbeat father who never did anything. So I feel like I kind of took it upon myself to be very hardworking, to feel like I always have to be productive. And it's served me to a certain extent. Definitely has, especially when things have gotten very, very hard for me. That drive that I have, nobody can take it away. And honestly, it's like something where I'm sick right now and I can't even stop myself from doing the things that I love and working on little projects and little things that I want to do. I'm actually about to go do some things right after this, which completely defies the whole subject of this video, but that's the duality of life. That's the paradox that's in everything. You have to practice just existing and be fine, just surrender to just existing without tying it to a practical application, tying it to a goal or to a result. Enjoy the every moment without having to have a purpose for the enjoyment. But it's also not good to get so tied up into just using that as an excuse for everything. Oh, like, I want to enjoy this, like, I'm just going to do it for the enjoyment of it, because you can see how that leads you into a trap of overindulgence. So yeah. But how I've been thinking of things is like, those cows and the birds and everything that's not a human, they have their own purpose. They find meaning in things. Like birds, they love to make their little nests and shit. The cows, they take care of their young. But it's not a purpose to them, it's just natural. It's part of their process of existence. It's like, it's made me wonder about my own self, like, what am I doing just to perform, just to be performative, just to accomplish things, just to make money? What am I doing just for the sake of that? In comparison to, what am I doing because I'm so inspired and my soul just can't not do it? I've never felt that way about anything, where it's like you can't even stop yourself. It's just so natural. The other day I was really racking my brain about a big decision that I've had on my mind for many years, about what I should do with the direction of my life. And I've dabbled with so many different things, different businesses, different side hustles, so many different paths, and I feel like I've spread myself so thin, putting my energy in all different directions, and honestly wasting a lot of my life feeling confused, because I never let myself have the time to just sit down and ask myself, well, what do you want to do? Not what does your mom want you to do, not what does your boss want you to do, what does society want you to do, based on all of the bullshit labels that other people may project on you. What do other people want you to do? No, what do you want to do? And strip everything away from that question. Strip all the expectations, expectations. Strip all of the expectations of wanting a result from that question, and think of it from the perspective of just your soul just wanting to do it without having some big, profound, deep reason, without putting so much pressure on yourself about destiny and stuff like that, because that's what I do. Like, I do stuff like where I'll fight with myself in my own head for like a good 5 minutes about whether I should do something that I would actually enjoy, or whether I should go do something that I should do because it's something that I feel like I have to do. Really, like, what do you want to do? If there was nobody else on the planet, and if it was just you, and you had all the resources in the world, what would you give your heart to? What would your soul want to do without it feeling forced, or feeling like you're walking somebody else's path that you're not supposed to be walking? Damn, my hair looks crazy. Really introspect about that. Really introspect about that, and I will see you in the next video. Alright, bye guys, peace.